My name's Tony Finn, I'm 17. When I say no to alcohol, I say yes to music and blues. When I hear a song and I'm like, wow, I really want to play that, and I work on it, and I look up on the internet how to play it, I watch other people play it very slowly, and I slowly am able to play it. It makes me feel really good. Well, I think students almost give up on their dreams when they use alcohol, because when you set a goal, you really want to achieve that, and you want to do everything that you can to get up that high and achieve that. And I think alcohol is definitely blocks people from getting up there. On TV, they see these college shows and all these high school shows, and it shows everybody drinking and everybody going to parties. And it's not really what it's like. Not everybody does it, and the majority of them don't. So I think kids have to realize that, and realize that it's cool not to do it as well. I think if you have a hobby that keeps you really busy, it will definitely help you stay away from alcohol. And if it's a hobby that people look up to, like a musician or an actor or something like that you see on TV all the time, people will look up to you and they're like, wow, he doesn't drink or do drugs, so it's pretty cool. And I think that helps me be a role model to younger children.
I'm Elena, I'm 17 and I don't drink. I love to remain active with my friends. I love to go hiking and biking and walking and going to the beach and just doing well in school. Alcohol would just be a distraction for me, and I want to remain focused. Alcoholism runs in my family, so I know that it can be a problem for me in the future. Tidal Waves is a group that you have to apply into, and there's an interview process and such. And once you're selected, you are chem-free, meaning no drugs, no alcohol, no cigarettes, nothing like that, until the end of your high school career, so until graduation. We plan events like Drug Awareness Week and such, but we're also really big proponents of natural highs. So instead of putting facts in your face, we lead by example. Next week, we're gonna be heading to the school, so when we're up at the assembly, we're gonna say like our natural high and why we joined this group. We show that you can have fun without substances. I had a friend say to me once my freshman year, I can't have fun without substances. I need to drink, I need to do something. And that just struck me as so sad, because once she started drinking and partying, she just felt like she couldn't have fun without it. In reality, all you need is a couple good friends and some good laughs, and that's enough to make you happy. When I'm saying no to alcohol, I'm saying yes to hanging out with my friends, having great times with my family, and most importantly, being myself.
I'm Alex, I'm 17 and I don't drink. I know a lot about computers, cars, like bikes. On a motorcycle, I just feel I could get away from anything. One of the things I love to do is just be near the ocean. I've grown up near the ocean, but I've never really had the experiences of being on a boat like every day. It's just wonderful on the ocean. There's nothing around you. I'm athletic. I'm a three-sport athlete: wrestling, football, and baseball. I'm captain of the football team, so I have to be a good role model for all the kids on the team. As far as grades and stuff like that go, staying out of trouble. If you're part of a team in any way and you're under the influence of something, you're not going to be helping the team. I don't drink because I like to be in control of myself at all times. I like to be in control of situations. I don't like trouble. I don't like anything like that. My friends know that the decision that I make is respectable. They respect the decision that I've made in school and in life, just to not drink or do anything my high school career. And they respect it just because they know me as a person. I am who I am, and they're not going to be able to pressure me into doing anything. When I say no to alcohol, I say yes to a bright future.
My name is Sarah Bishop. When I say no to alcohol, I'm saying yes to an accomplished, successful life. Here at the University of Southern Maine, I'm a major in mechanical engineering. I minor in coaching, And I'm also very active just in people and in student success. I also play soccer here for USM. I train in the mornings 3 days a week. For a keeper, the focus that we try to build before a game is very, very important. Like I said, it is so much mental. My days take a lot of focus. What helped me most in middle school and when I was really starting to build my own schedule and form my life, I tried really hard to just fill it up. Not so much that I was running around to everything, but it was structured and I had plans for things. I had plans for time to myself. I had plans for friends. I had plans for sports and school and work. And I started making those plans so that I knew what I was going to do, and in those plans there was not time for drinking. If I drank, it would set things back and it wouldn't help me to really focus on those things. When I say no to alcohol, I'm saying yes to being able to give 100%.
I'm Estella Myers, I'm 16 and I don't drink. Some of the things that I love to do are mainly horseback riding. I love doing other things like acting and singing and playing golf, but mainly horseback riding. It's just a piece of my life that's really important to me. I just love being around horses and being able to ride them and being able to connect with them is a really big piece in my life that I love to do and I love having. I feel like I'm definitely a role model in my younger siblings' lives, and so that they can see what I've been doing and what I do with my life and feel good about themselves and feel good about where they're going to based on what I'm doing. And I feel like if alcohol played a role in my life, being a role model would be a little bit undeserving. Drinking isn't something that we should be doing right now at this age. There have definitely been a couple of times where I have had to be confident about myself and who I am, because I do have friends who do drink, and if they say oh hey, there's a party this weekend, you should totally come, I have to go inside myself and I have to be do I want to do that? If you have that self-confidence, you can tell yourself, you know what, no, you don't need to drink. You can have fun with other people too. And having that self-confidence is so vital in that process. Having fun without alcohol isn't as difficult as it may seem at the age you are. I remember in 7th grade, I was oh my God, high school, that's when everybody starts drinking. But then you get to high school and nobody's drinking. There's definitely certain social groups who do. But if you go into high school with you know what, I'm not gonna drink, I'm not gonna go into the party vibe, then you'll be fine. When I say no to alcohol, I say yes to my future.